Welcome to the Bluelagoon with Macc and Lynx.
What's up, y'all?
So, Mac's the main host here so far. You know, he came up with the idea of the Bluelagoon. I don't want to take the pride and joy away from the idea because he did mention it to me. So what is the Bluelagoon about, Macc?
Well, what's up, everybody? I'm Mac. I'm here with Link, and basically, the Bluelagoon is something that was created by myself and Link. And basically, what we're doing here is we're giving ourselves a platform, we're giving ourselves a voice, and we're going to be touching on topics such as art, culture, science, technology, and a little bit of politics as well. So we just going to do a little bit of everything, and we hope that you guys stay with us until infinity and beyond. So yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess that's what it's about. That's what we're about. That's what this whole channel will be about. Let's talk about some shit. So today, I guess the first thing we want to talk about is the urban environment. You want to touch up on that? 'Cause I'm still a little lost.
What do you mean by the urban environment? What about the urban environment?
Well, I guess something about the city is we wanted to bring some political issues up, I guess, too. I'm not sure.
Are you referring to the mailbox voting situation?
I mean, yeah, that's one thing. I haven't seen it, but I've heard that people have been seeing the USPS mailboxes being picked up and put in pickup trucks and then driven away.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like, I actually seen that too.
You saw it, like, in person? Oh.
I was on Twitter and I saw it. It was actually cool because I was like, you know, for Trump to be doing and going to extreme measures to do this, like, I know that, you know, he feels in his heart that he probably is not going to have a second election, you know, so.
Yeah. Yeah, was that his choice? I didn't know that was his choice. That is his choice. Like, I guess so, right? Like,
I guess so as well. I mean, you know, I don't know too much about, you know, policies and rules regarding him and what he can do, but man, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, we're living in some crazy times. It's a perfect time to have the Bluelagoon, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the perfect time for the Bluelagoon. I guess another thing besides that, we talk about, well, I'm out here in Philly, you know, and it's kind of a mess, not gonna lie. It's just, Philadelphia's always been exciting, but now it's just another place because it's not even a city. I mean, people are coming out, but how long before they just lock everything down again? What do you think?
I'm out here in the DMV, and
what is the DMV?
The DMV is Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia.
Okay.
So, and DC is a part of the DMV as well. Yeah. So I'm in the DMV, and basically, it's kind of a chill where I'm at. In particular, it's kind of a chill environment. The corona cases have been going down. We've had our George Floyd protests peacefully, and it's just been a weird time in general for the world, you know, due to the COVID-19. So, you know, it's just been a weird experience, to say the least. You know, life as we know it has changed so dramatically that, you know, we don't necessarily know what's going to happen next. I mean, honestly, we all can say nobody knows what's going to happen next, you know.
Yeah, life will never be the same again, that's for sure. Yeah, it's crazy.
So what's up, man? I heard that first off, it's just a little birthday mention. Happy birthday to Nipsey Hustle. Yesterday
yeah, happy
was
birthday, Nipsey. You know,
his E-Day. You know, so I want to give shout out to Neighborhood Nip for the outstanding and courageous work that he's done, and the people that he touched in all walks of life with
Yeah.
his background, his success, and his entrepreneurship.
Yeah, no, he was
So,
amazing.
I mean, like, happy birthday, happy C-Day, Nip. You already know what time it is. Neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, he was friends with everybody. He's probably friends with Elon and them, but I know he was friends with this one entrepreneur that I follow, Gary Vee. And I guess they used to chill too, so yeah, man, this guy was all over the place.
Yeah, I was really a big fan of Cuz because I know that for a fact he's reached a generation, and that's basically considered lost to the American society of people who have been kind of pushed to the side, and he went to those people like hustlers, ex-dope boys, people who are in the streets, and he actually touched and reached them, and it is so hard to do that. So he had, gangbangers. He united gangs, and it's unbelievable what one man can do with the will and the motivation that he had, and with his business entrepreneurship. I read that him, including with Ti. And a couple other big time black entrepreneurs and a politician from New Jersey as well were creating something that is similar to HUD, which is housing urban development. And what they were doing is they were not only helping people who need help, but in the majority African Americans, but they were also giving them stocks and ownership within the properties that they were building.
Oh, nice.
And the land that they're building. So they will have shares in it as well. So, that plays a bit different from what we see now in HUB and or HUD, I'm sorry. And when somebody gets evicted, they really have no ownership. When it's different when you own something and you're having financial troubles, with the household. But it's another thing when you actually own something and you own that property or have some type of ownership or share, and you're in a financial struggle. So I big up to Neighborhood Nip. Just some couple of things that I know that he's done, and I'm very proud of that brother.
Yeah, I mean that's amazing. Honestly, it's like the opposite of what they're doing out here in Philly, where they what is it? They're just fixing up neighborhoods and kicking everyone out. What's that called? I forgot what it's called.
Gentrification.
There we go. That's the word. Yeah, I didn't really hear that word much until I came down here, to be honest with you.
Well, for our backdrop, we were in a particular situation, reverse gentrification.
Yeah.
We were in for a couple of years, you and I were in a situation where we were basically the minorities.
That's
you
true.
We had to round everybody up. It was so few of us that we just all had to round up and just like, look, we are,
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's crazy that we even had to think that way, or that it's not even that we thought that way. You just collected, just because everyone else would be the way they are.
Yeah, man. Like, that was an experience. That right there, our experience in in the undisclosed location that we might talk about on a podcast some other day or some other time on a whole different podcast. Just we need a whole episode dedicated to that. Yep. Because that in itself is a whole episode.
It's a different experience altogether.
What do you think about the NBA and the bubble thing and with this Corona stuff?
Can you explain bubble thing? Are you saying they're gonna play in a bubble?
Yeah, they're actually playing right now in the bubble.
Excuse me.
And they're pretty much 420. They're pretty much playing in the bubble, in the secure bubble, with the coronavirus out here, and some people think it's not safe. Some people decline not to participate. Some NBA players and others like commentators.
They haven't done it
some,
yet, is what you're saying? They're going to do it?
No, it's already going on. It's been going on for approximately a month now, I want to say, or like 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
So where is it? I haven't seen it really.
The bubble's in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, so it is at Disney.
Yeah, like they're literally on Disney. Like, that's a lot of money, I bet, to do all of that. But it's for the love of the game, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're still getting a lot. They're probably getting more for playing in a bubble. Why people probably don't think it's safe because then the germs are concentrated in there. They should be playing outside, like some street ball.
Well, that's a thing, and another thing is, if we know Florida is now one of the biggest hotspots for it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like one big contradiction, but I guess with the rules and restrictions the bubble has, like NBA players can't leave the bubble once they're in it. So
so they have to like stay there for like a month or some shit?
As long as they have to finish out the NBA season.
Oh shit. Wait, so holy shit, so you're saying where is this bubble? I want to see a picture of this thing. You notice when you use DuckDuckGo, it doesn't let you see all of the things? I guess because Google tracks everything.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to DuckDuckGo. Because I like DuckDuckGo. I use that
you
as
put me
well,
onto
but I
it.
know for a fact I can't use it for everything. So I also keep my Google as well.
See, the reason I like it is because then I see what shows up. Because like I'm into it because of the advertising aspect. So like all the people that these people are, like that means I need to figure out how to market to people that are using this browser. Is what I'm saying. Because the stuff that I use is normally Google stuff. And this thing, it senses any Google analytic type thing, so it won't show you anything that Google's tracking. And then when it go onto it, it's not even like it's that spooky of a way of tracking. It's just like if you go on to purchase something from someone's website, you're gonna get tracked because, I mean, like, besides you having to buy it, you're gonna need that transaction, I guess. I don't know. Like I guess it's more like from a business way.
Inevitable.
Huh?
It's like it seems like in our world tracking is inevitable.
Yeah, it's spooky. But whatever.
Very spooky.
Yeah. What can you do? I don't know. I can't really see a picture of it, but I guess I believe you. That's crazy. That's insane, man. So like, what is it? How many teams is it on the NBA? Is it like 20 something? No, 50, I guess. Right? Like each coast has 20 or some shit, right?
There's like 32 teams.
In total or half and half? Because I know that there's the East and the West, right?
Well, yeah, you have your conferences, but right now, like, there's no such thing as home court and away court. There's really just everybody in one particular spot, and they're just playing. It seems like pickup basketball almost because there's no fans. Everybody's in a virtual world while watching. So if you actually have the opportunity to watch it live via tablet or computer, whatever, your virtual face or your actual face will be in the stands. They have a whole bunch of monitors, so you actually had celebrities and such watching the live games, and they were literally in the stadium on the screen per se.
Yeah, then I'm not seeing anything that current from it, I guess. Oh.
You see the virtual fans? Yeah, that's it.
Wow, that looks weird. I mean, there must be some 4K monitors then or something, because like...
Oh, well, yeah, they're leaving at no expense, obviously, because of the corona and, the season and the fans. And Yeah, and they definitely have all the players are allowed to put anything on their jerseys regarding to their political stands. So I think that's cool as well. And they got Black Lives Matter on the court every game. So
Yeah.
I mean, the NBA is like 80% black. So
Yeah.
you know,
It'd be
it's
fucked up if
like
they didn't.
even if they wanted, even if the companies and the sponsors and the owners even felt like resisting a little, it just would not work in that situation. you know, um, NFL is a different story, but NBA seems like it got its stuff together.
Yeah, well, they had to have thought of it. I mean, none of these things can just stop because of this. You need to keep moving on.